Hi, my name is Silvia Christmann. I'm an executive coach here in New York City. I've been working with CEOs, founders, entrepreneurs, and executives for over 12 years now, and I help them find clarity, stay focused, and take decisive action. I developed my Amplify 360 methodology over a course of a decade by working with entrepreneurs and CEOs and founders and really understanding what it is they struggle with the most and how can I best support them. So it's an easy to use system of frameworks that allow you to stay clear, be focused, and take decisive action every single day.
So thank you so much for being with us. I wanted to ask you, what do you see as a major problem that most entrepreneurs face when they're first starting a startup company? What are they focusing on too much? How do you change their perspective and thought process in order to get them on the right track?
Yeah, thank you. It's a really good question. Starting a new venture is hard. And so I think your number one job is always to stay out of overwhelm and try to manage your time to the best of your ability. And with that, being really clear and honest with yourself, what you need to prioritize, what has to be deprioritized, and who do you need to communicate with in order to assure that this venture actually continues to grow.
Do you ever suggest any tools or any time management tips? What are like the most beneficial tools or ideas that you give entrepreneurs that you've seen work?
I mean, all the time. They all slightly vary depending on the person.
Yeah, of course.
Some people are very organized.
Yeah.
Some people are chaos agents, which show up in lack of clarity for the team and slow execution. Some people are not good communicators, in which case we have to work on communication skills to assure that the team and people involved in the project and the company know exactly what they actually are supposed to do and not start executing on various different objectives at the same time without knowing which one is actually the one that they're wanting to focus on.
Okay. When you say that often miscommunication and communication skills often lead to issues within the company, do you have any good examples where you've seen poor communication hurting the startup company in major ways?
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
I think that when a leader isn't able to translate their vision into actionable steps, it causes a lot of communication breakdowns and slowed execution and confusion. And there's a huge potential for opportunity cost that can be detrimental to the company and the overall objective. Yeah.
When you go into a company and you're helping them with the hiring processes, what do you see as the most guiding principle to help the company hire? You want to see people that fit the startup environment? Are you more specifically looking at their skills?
Yeah, absolutely. So what I see is that people fail to take the time to really understand the efficiency gaps, to then identify the talent that will fulfill the function, and then most importantly to be really clear on what is your internal value set that is also represented as an external value set, and making sure that that's aligned, because ultimately hiring based on the value set is the better decision when it comes to attracting talent for yourself and also talent retention.
Yeah, how do you find that internal and external value set that you're talking about? Like, what questions do you ask in interviews? How do you get that understanding from a simple 30-minute interview?
Right. I mean, first and foremost, I think the founders have to be very clear on their own value sets, focusing specifically on values that are inclusive on their own, so that you're not creating an exclusive environment. It's very important to create a value set for yourself that guides your internal company culture and behavioral choices and standards, so that you then translate into question sets in the interview process.
Okay. So just kind of wrapping up, I kind of wanted to know, what is your number one tip that you would give any entrepreneur when they walk through your door?
Yeah, so I would say be resourceful, be open-minded. learn as much as you can about being a leader, but most importantly, trust your gut.
Okay. Thank you so much again for coming, and it was really enjoyable talking with you and learning more about what you do and how you support entrepreneurs in this fast-paced, crazy environment that now we live in.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, thank you.